awesome. We have a special announcement. We're going live. This is actually our first live stream, so it's super exciting opportunity, super exciting times. To be honest with you, I wasn't supposed to announce this till tomorrow, but if you've never met me, or if you have met me, you know we've got good information, I want to share. I want to get it out there. If you're watching this stream, I'm Corey Mosley. If you've never heard of me before, if you're potentially watching this stream on a channel that's not my native, not my social media, you might be streaming this from our Thought Leadership Studios channel. You might be streaming this from RBA Small Business Network or some of the other social networks we have this going out on. I want to make a special announcement, and I guess it's not so much a reveal because it's behind me on the screen, but we are announcing our first live webinar event that we're going to be doing based around expertise. And that's right, it's right behind me on the screen. I'm talking about our Amplify Your Expertise live webinar. If you are someone that has expertise in the marketplace, you're a subject matter expert, you are a thought leader, even if you don't view yourself that way. If you're in a space where you are your brand, you're a personal brand trying to build your business, that could be coaching, that could be consulting, that could be just really a number of areas, professional services. You're a financial advisor, you're a realtor, you are a fitness coach. You've got a lot of different areas here where ultimately someone's belief in your authority and ability will have an impact on whether they make a decision to do business with you. I know a lot of people professionally on my LinkedIn network, people that I meet at networking events, that amazing credentials, whether that's academically, whether they earned their PhD or their MBA or any of those things from an academic level, or certification, Six Sigma, Black Belt, any of these things that are available that raise the bar on your authenticity, raise the bar on your credibility. But many people suffer from the idea that no one knows about it, that they have all this expertise, they want to help people, they want to provide products and services that have an impact and help, but not enough people know about what they do, how they do it, and as a good friend of mine says, are they any good at it? Have we executed that? Over the past several weeks, we've been spending a lot of time on websites, the websites of professional services providers, the websites of people that are consultants or have consulting groups or leadership coaches or trainers. And I'm stunned by the amount of people that have these great resumes that's buried deep in their about section, but they don't have content or a multi-content distribution strategy or intellectual property that makes them the obvious choice. And that's what we're going to be focused on in this webinar. It's September 6th. Again, it's all on the screen behind me, but it's September 6th at 1 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be streaming right here from our studio. And I'm just really excited because this is something that we've been doing live for at events and for some of our other partners in person. But now we have a true opportunity. We have a true opportunity to reach you no matter where you are, literally across the globe, but across the U.S. for sure. And if you've been challenged by that, if you've been saying, you know what, I am super credible, I'm helping people, maybe I've got a group of clients, I've had as many as I want more customers, I've got to get out there, as people like to say, and create that leverage. This is going to be an opportunity where I can walk you through a couple key things. One, talking about one of the most powerful pieces of media as an expert, as someone who's a thought leader, as someone who can make an impact in the lives, whether professionally or personally with their clients. I'm going to walk you through one of the most powerful pieces of media. I'm going to talk about the idea of multi-content distribution, how you can take that one piece of IP and make it go further and do more for you. I'm also going to talk about, I'm also going to talk about the impact of communicating in this type of media, communicating when it comes to streaming, communicating in interview video, and how you can leverage that. I'll give you 6 steps to make sure that if you are talking to the media, whether you're getting ready to be on somebody's podcast or you're getting ready to get a TV interview, how you can ace that interview, how you can structure it, 6 steps, how you can structure it so you knock it out of the park every time. Because communication, of course, particularly if you're trying to engage and increase business, communication is not purely about your ability to talk or speak. It's a structure. You don't want to go on an interview or go on the next podcast and just talk in a way where people can see you're smart. There has to be a strategy to that, because ultimately most of us are doing that, and we're engaging in media to create more business opportunities for our businesses. So having a structure to that is going to be very, very important. And the other things I truly love being able to do Q&A. So if you have questions, if there are things that come up in the content when I'm sharing some of this information, I want to give you ample opportunity to have those questions answered, because there's never been a more important time for us right now. There's never been more competition in the marketplace. So whatever you do, unless it's something that's so niche focused that they can only get it from you, you make something that only you make and you have the patent on it. For the rest of us, we have competition. If you're a life coach, there's a lot of life coaches. If you're a small business attorney, there's a lot of small business attorneys. If you're even a concierge doctor, has a lot of competition right now. So whatever you may be doing, if you're in financial services, if you're a realtor, I don't even have to tell you how much competition there is in some of those marketplaces. So we're all focused on standing out. And for many of us, the answer isn't, I couldn't go get red hair if I wanted to. That's not really an option for me, right? So there are things that we can do to try to stand out. We can, change our clothing. We can change our appearance to try to stand out. But for those of us that won't quite make sense, or that isn't really authentic to us either, there are some tactical and strategic things you can do in terms of how you're using media, how you're using video, how you're using content to do that. And that's what I want to share with you. And this isn't about being an expert communicator, because you can create an environment where you have specific things that you are going to say, that you are going to talk about when you are representing your business. You don't have to worry about being extemporaneous. Right now, I'm talking to you very extemporaneously. There's no script. I'm not reading anything. I'm talking to you directly to the camera. Now, that's a skill that people can learn and that you can learn also. But I don't want you to be afraid of, hey, I want to share more, but I'm worried about what I would say. I'm going to show you how to get your talking points together, how to use things called seeded language to have a better impact in these media opportunities that you have. Now, I haven't said it yet because it's not on the, let's make sure it's on the screen. I want you to secure your spot. AmplifyWebinar.com, that's where the registration is. AmplifyWebinar.com is where you can go right now to secure your spot for this live event. Amplify your expertise. I want to give you the secret to becoming your prospect's obvious choice. A lot of us have a lot of great information. We do great work, but we don't like to sell, or we feel shy about the idea of really pushing our products and services. And I would, of course, argue that it's your responsibility if you do something very well. If you provide a valuable product or service to the marketplace, it's your responsibility. It's almost malpractice, they even say, to not make sure you're able to share that with as many people as possible. And that's what I want to at least have an impact. I want to pour into you some things that have worked over the last 20 years in media, from hosting and interviewing experts from all over the world, from being on local television and doing live television, and understanding the dynamics of how media and PR can play a role in all of this. So I encourage you to go there. I'm not just going to, you're going to be seeing me come live a lot more in the coming weeks. But I just was so, a lot of you may be watching this in the after view because it's actually like drive time. So people are probably in their cars right now. But if you take a look at this, it was just something that we were so excited about. My team's been working on. We've been putting it together. We want to deliver a lot of value. So if you've been looking for ways to increase your credibility, your authority, to take the good work now, if you're not great at what you do, I probably can't help you. If you don't have expertise yet, you got to work on that. But if you have expertise, if you have something you're great at, if you have a product or service that you're providing that is really making a difference, then you're not going to want to miss this live event. Right now, we're not doing replays, so it's not, hey, register. I'm just going to register and then not show up, and then somebody's going to send me the recording. We're not doing replays right now. We're really dedicating our time and attention to people who are going to take the time and come join us live and get this information. And we're really excited to get it to you. So amplifywebinar.com. I'll be talking as we get closer about some different things that I think will be impactful for you leading up to the webinar. But go to amplifywebinar.com right now. Secure your spot. I don't think we're on the super Zoom. So I know we've got a limited number of spots. We're doing this as the Zoom meeting, so I'll be able to see everybody and be able to have dialogue and Q&A. So we're not doing the webinar Zoom where you can't see anybody and nobody knows what's going on. So we're doing that one, which means I think we're capped at, I don't know what the number is, but I know we won't have infinite spots. So don't delay, don't procrastinate, take action. Head to amplifywebinar.com, and I look forward to seeing you on the 6th. You'll be hearing more from us. So hit bells, hit notification bells, and across the social media networks so that you can know when we're going live. All right, I can't wait to share this great information with you and have an impact on your business and your future. I truly am dedicated to helping impact your brand, your business, and your bank account. I'll see you soon.